The Radio Wammo Breakfast.
The Academy Cinema's Pick of the Week with John Henderson.
Mom, why do we have to go to Nan and Pop's?
Because sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to.
Ta-da! Happy anniversary, hon.
One song and dance is enough, isn't it?
Hopefully we won't be long.
Hey, Dad?
I know I've been a bit of a misery guts the last few weeks.
Decades.
There wouldn't be a single person living here in Greenhaven who's not just as happy here as the day they were born.
The film we're looking at this morning, the Academy Pick of the Week, it is The View from Greenhaven. John Henderson's been and seen it. He's going to give us his thoughts this morning. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Wammo. I'm glad you introduced the movie The View from Greenhaven, because for a minute there I thought we were listening to a soundbite from Neighbours.
It does sound a little bit like that, doesn't it? Or the Sullivans or something. Remember the Sullivans?
I do.
I love the Sullivans. I've got good memories as a kid watching the Sullivans.
When I was a kid, one of the guys in my class, his dad looked exactly like the father of the Sullivans. It was bizarre.
Yeah.
We were convinced it was him.
Yeah.
We're going, how come your dad's on TV, but he also owns the local Countdown?
Yeah. My dad looked like Major Dad, so, you know.
With the big jaw.
Yeah.
So we're in Australia this week. It's a drama, contemporary drama. This movie came out in 2008, so it's taken a little while to get here, but I think it's worth the wait. What you've just heard is the grandkids saying, why are we going to see Nana and Pop? And this movie is mainly about Nana and Pop, a.k.a. Dot and Dash, who live in the sleepy coastal town of Greenhaven. Now, Dash is a miserable old git. He's got one foot in the grave. He reminded me a little bit of the guy off the DreamWorks movie Up.
Oh, yeah.
He's sort of shut himself off from the world.
Yeah.
I thought this movie probably could have been called The View from the Back Shed, because that's where he seems to spend most of his time.
Yeah.
He's checked out. Anyway, it turns out that he's harbouring an accident from 30 years ago that basically turned him into the recluse that he is now, and he's emotionally crippled. So things aren't too good for him. Things are even worse for his long-suffering wife, Dot, and his daughter is trying to do her best to bust him out of his shell, but she's not really succeeding. So she comes up with this idea of giving them a mystery train tour. It's a 40th wedding anniversary. Now, at the risk of thinking, this sounds like a fairly lame sort of a script or a lightweight script, it's actually all of the sub-characters that really carry this movie along. Very, very clever.
So it's all the peripheral stuff.
Indeed. I mean, I was wondering, when they hop on the train, I was wondering if there'd be enough room for all of Dash's emotional baggage. I don't know if they'd better load all of that on, but they do. And he obviously comes out of his shell during the mystery train tour. And along the way we meet all these quirky people who are on the train or who are involved in the peripheries of the train trip. It's quite cool.
And a few Aussie actors that would probably recognise?
Well, I was struggling to recognise them, and I think that's just because I'm not very good with Australian movies, apart from the classics, Priscilla, Strictly Ballroom. What's another one?
Yeah, all the dancing ones, yeah.
Yeah, I love a good dance. So, Susan Pryor is there, his daughter Kate. Wendy Hughes, Dorothy. Chris Hayward, Dash. Throwing those names at you.
No.
Waiting for you to go, yeah.
No.
No?
But I like the tagline. Sometimes the life you're waiting for is waiting for you.
There's quite a few good quotes in here. There's this one character who goes, ... dash, 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 ... You're like an SOS. I thought that was very clever. It just appealed to me.
John, what's your rating?
Look, I'm giving this 3.5 out of 5. It's an Australian drama. Visually, it's stunning. It reminded me a little bit of Whale Rider. You know, those coastal scenes, the really, really crisp greens, and the sand dunes, and the coastal estuaries. There's a lot of that going on, so it's good to see. Good characters. 3.5 out of 5. It's a feel-good drama. Go the Aussies.
Thanks, John.
Lovely.
See ya.
be. See?